Hi, my name is Sofia and I'm from Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Wow, my favorite memory from home. This is tough, but I think nowadays I really miss my family. And actually, I spoke with my father today, and then he was talking about Indiana Jones, and there's like a new movie coming. And then I miss watching Indiana Jones with him and my mom, like in our house. So I really miss my family. I guess before coming to Japan, I didn't really had a hobby, but I really got into riding my bicycle when I got to Japan. And I last year I started doing some crochet because I don't know, I felt like it and I like to like use my hand. So I asked one of my university senpais to teach me how to crochet, and then I try my best, but isn't it that good yet? But I'm trying. My favorite food. I think I'm like a more like savory, salty food person, and then I'm really into like Japanese food, and I would say that between katsudon and tonkatsu ramen, those are my favorites here in Japan. Well, when I was at like high school at home, I was really interested in international relations, and to be honest, I felt like I like studying abroad wasn't that easy for me. I don't know, like coming from Brazil, I don't think it's like very easy to get this opportunity. And as even more as like a scholarship student that I am. So my school had this partnership with the Tokyo University for Foreign Studies, and then I applied, and like the thing that I'm studying now has to do with international relations, and like I'm studying Japanese international relations and the history of Japanese international relations. So I don't know, I felt like I just put two and two together and then I'm here. I think the most important thing for me when teaching is to make the student feel comfortable. Um, I feel like sometimes students are struggling even to show that they're in doubt of something or they are not understanding. And then sometimes you ask if they're understanding and they say yes, but they're like just clueless. So I think the most important thing is to make the environment very comfortable so the student will trust you and trust you with their doubts and their misunderstandings. Well, I since we're like teaching kids, like at least for me, I teach kids. I think the most another important thing is that you make the class dynamic. So yes, I use like textbooks because I'm not like I can come up with everything by myself. So I have the help from the textbooks, and then I have at least a direction to follow. And at the end of my classes, I try to create some games so they will put what they learn into some practice. So yeah, games and textbook. My native language is Portuguese and I speak English, and I'm learning Japanese. I've been learning Japanese for I don't know, 2 or 3 years now. So yeah, I'm still in the process of learning Japanese. Mm. Um, when I was learning Japanese, like more like actively, nowadays I'm still learning, but I'm not having Japanese class per se. But when I was learning Japanese, the most easy thing for me, like what made me understand the most, not only for Japanese or other language, but to study in a whole, I think is to make my own summaries and like reading, understanding, and then writing with my own words or with my own understandings. For me makes things easier, so like writing my own summaries is my favorite learning method. Maybe this is people, many people will say that, but I think it's otsukare-sama desu, because when you hear otsukare-sama desu, usually it's after you accomplish something or like you did something and you got something done, like a job done or anything, and then there's like someone saying, oh, like good job, or like you did well. So otsukare-sama desu.